Hello everybody and welcome back to DIY Diecast. My name is Joe. I don't know why I gotta keep doing this with my hands. But anyway, this is going to be a great unboxing video. I'm so excited. Got some great cars to open and examine with you today. Can't wait to get into it, so I think I'll do just that. I'll get right into it. Time for me to stop yapping and let's start cracking. Hang tight and I'll bring you over to the presentation table. Okay, everybody, here's what we will be dealing with in this episode today. Got 8 of them here, and definitely opening all these if we get through these in pretty good timing. Don't want the videos to go too long over whatnot, then nobody wants to sit down and watch an hour unboxing video. Then I'll throw some more up there. I just got tons to open. Let's get started with these here. Alright everybody, first up, it is the new for 2025 Ferrari F40 Competizione, or something like that. I'm sure I got that wrong. I'm sure somebody will let me know in the comments. But I have this one in yellow, I have it in white, did not have it in red for my personal collection, so getting this one open up and adding it to my collection. Let's crack it open and take a closer look. Alright, now, I have to apologize. My turntable here, if you were with me last episode, it's get up and go done got up and went, as I explained it last episode. I don't know what happened. I put new batteries in it, had it charging. It does either with a USB cord or batteries, and it's just not working. I got another one on order, so I might have to manually spin these things around here in the meantime. Anyway, check this F40 out. Plastic headlights, all of the decals, emblems, and badges are there. As I said earlier, had to crack this one open for my personal collection because I don't have it in the red. I've got it in the yellow and white, and now in the red. Is that not fantastic? Can't wait to see what this one can do in the track. Maybe the red one is faster. What do you think? Alright, check this one out. I mean, this one is killing it. It is the 2017 release of the Nissan 300ZX Twin Turbo in the Japanese police or Chinese police version. Not sure what kind of writing that would be. I just know it's Oriental of some kind. I don't know what it says. But anyway, let's get this open and check it out. Alright, so here is one of my favorite JDM cars ever. And I can remember as a young man always wanting this body style of the 300. And they quit making them in '92, available for purchase in the United States. Something about horsepower limits, or I don't know exactly. I'm going to get it wrong and if I try to guess. But for some reason, they were not able to be imported for sale in the U.S. after 1992. I think they made the same body style up to around 95 or 96. Still available overseas. We did not get them in the United States, sadly, for whatever reason. But anyway, one of my favorite body styles of JDM cars. And I like every different variation I can find. I was just head over heels with this one when I found it. In the police version, so cool. And while we're talking about it, I'll show you another one from my personal collection that I will swap. It's just a red version, Hot Wheels mainline. Same great details. Check out all the different colors. The taillights are correct. And yep, absolutely love them. Gotta have everyone I can find for my collection. Alright, and going back a decade now to 2015 is this fantastic Hot Wheels mainline 1985 Honda CRX in a variation I don't have in my collection yet. Let's take a closer look. Alright, there it is, 1985 CRX, and let me tell you, when we were young, me and my friends, you know, we had to wait several years till these things depreciated before we could get our hands on these actual cars. And they did depreciate back then pretty cheap. Now they're pretty desirable cars, and they go for way more than, I mean, we used to buy these for like $1,500 and drive them around. And back then, early 90s, there were not the selection of aftermarket wheels and equipment for cars such as there is today. And we just threw 5-star hammers on these cars every time we got one. They were cheap. They were a cool aftermarket wheel. Not so desirable today. I think the ARE brand 5-star hammer, but that's what we did with them. Absolutely love these cars. And these little hatchback Civics have a wide market of aftermarket support today. Do just about anything. You can see this one has a fantastic body kit on there. See the fender sticking out there and all? Really great. All right, next up, 2021 release, Magnus Walker, Urban Outlaw, Porsche 71 911. And very, very different racing tempo style here. Let's get out and examine the details. All right, and there it is. Now, I wish I had a Porsche story back from when I was a young man to tell you while we're looking at this car, but we were kids. We were definitely not driving Porsches, that's for sure. But anyway, this was the kind of Porsche we'd like to have, and if it looked like a race car, just like this one does with all those racing decals on it, well, that'd have been all the better. Don't mind the decals usually on the Porsches at all. And I like to collect them in every variation that I can find them. And this is a very, very nice one from the Magnus Walker series, Hot Wheels mainline. All right, all right, all right. 58th anniversary, Hot Wheels 1970 Camaro RS. And you know you got to have one of these for your collection. So no brainer here. Let's get it open. All right, there it is. And it's just a great example of the Camaro here. I collect them in all variations and colors and shapes and sizes. Anyway, at the time that this video is being shot, you could still find this car at... I just see a ton of these anniversary cars from this series at the Walgreens. And a lot of times I'll walk into Walgreens, and that's all they got is these anniversary cars. Now, they never have the Corvette, of course, because that's the highly scalped and hoarded car from the collection. And it, you know, so it's hard to find. But I do have 2 others from the same series in my collection. Of course, the Dodge D100 and the Subaru Brat. Very, very cool series. Very happy to be adding the Camaro. There it is. What a great looking Challenger there in the Hot Wheels race team decals, of course. Red, white, and blue with the crazy large spoiler in the back. No taillight details. And I'll mention this again. Every time I see this, it reminds me. You wonder why they go through all the trouble to put the details on some of these cars and then not put the taillights in. And a very keen viewer pointed out that it could be whenever they have these big spoilers or recessed taillight areas that their tampo machine just can't reach to put those taillight tampos in. And so that's probably what happened here. That makes a lot of sense to me. These things coming off an assembly line, want to crank a bunch of them out, get the tampos on them, and if you got to leave that detail out to keep them going down the line, you know, I guess you got to do what you got to do. But anyway, a great variation of the Dodge Challenger here. All right, that's going to do it for this episode. I certainly hope that you enjoy looking at all those cars. We'll do it again and again and again and again and again. One of my favorite things to do is to open up diecast, and I got tons of it I need to get open. So I'll make a bunch of short segmented videos. And the way I'll do that is stop trying to be so long-winded with my intros and outros. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe so that you don't miss the next one. And I'll catch you on the next one. See you later now.